So let's find out, shall we?
Hello, fans. It's your king and leader, beacon of moral fortitude, Cody the King of YouTube, coming at you live, hot and ready, with another groundbreaking video. Folks, if you've been following the news headlines lately, you've probably heard of a little show called Game of Thrones. And you've heard of the last season where all of the fanboys that love to find something wrong with their favorite thing when it goes off the air are complaining about season 8 of Game of Thrones being terrible. Now, of course, I see through this pathetic ploy. These lazy loafers, they want them to have to make a new show so they can sit around and watch another 10 episodes. It's so pathetic and so transparent what they're trying to do.
I don't know if it works like that.
Oh boy. So,
I
are you curious now?
I never watched Game of Thrones, so not really.
Oh, you don't have to. I mean,
I'll stick
Heavens.
around. I'm kind of curious to see if this guy is truly up his own ass.
let's get this on with.
But I'm going to give you a detailed explanation of why Game of Thrones Season 8 is actually probably one of the most nuanced, complex, most well-written storylines ever made. And I've been behind
A lot of people would say that is wrong, my friend. And not just people who hate TLJ. A lot of people who like TLJ don't like Game of Thrones Season 8. Seems as though it, succeeded in pleasing nobody and pissing off everybody.
Well, except for this guy, potentially.
This guy
And,
in his car, you know.
Yes, an IRL and Movie Bob, who her character was Grey Worm for some reason.
Oh boy, let's see what he got to say, because obviously this is a masterpiece, and we're all just wrong haters.
behind some of the big shows and the big movies. I've written a lot of these things. I've been the guy behind a lot of this, so I know a lot about the inner mechanisms of all this, folks.
I know how to
So
film.
I
Oh,
can really
boy.
tell you what all's going on from a filmmaker, a showrunner, a writer's perspective.
So,
Hmm.
I
I
wonder.
wonder, how's your sister doing? Is she pregnant yet?
Oh, fuck you. It's like because we actually know what happens behind the scenes of the show, and he's gonna explain it to us. I'm like, okay,
He's going to explain how it was
Yeah.
actually.
the bestest thing.
How it was a work of genius. How they smuggled explosives illegally into Morocco.
He is 100% that one guy who went to film school and bunked off all of the producing responsibilities, but his group felt bad and didn't take away his grade from him. It didn't happen to me
Yeah.
at all.
All right, I can't wait.
What people like to say is wrong with season 8, they say it was rushed because the guys want to do, they want to direct their new Star Trek movie.
Star Trek.
Well, let's attribute that to a mistake. It's just off the cuff. He said something dumb.
This guy, there's something called video editing, so I can laugh at this because it's his fault.
Nobody really edits.
And it's really shitty because it's super easy.
You know, he hasn't done cuts through this. You know.
No, he
Well,
has.
like a
He has cut through
okay.
cuts.
Oh, okay.
Really.
Yeah, if you watch at certain points, it's just like he cuts, and like he couldn't just cut that out or like redo the audio, whatever.
Still, you could call it like a verbal typo, I guess. You know.
Oh, sorry, that got me good.
The characters were dumbed down, like Tyrion and Jaime Lannister. They say they were dumbed down, and the writing just failed overall. You couldn't be more wrong. There's never been writing more nuance than what happened to.
The way he's just shaking his head through it all, going, oh.
Fucking
You plebs.
plebeians, my god.
Yeah, he's a casualman. Oh great, here we go. Oh, my fucking damn it! I hate it when I do this. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. I fixed it.
We're getting. This is actually kind of a palate cleanser after Maggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, season 8. If you want to blame anybody for any of the problems that you pretend happened in season 8, blame George R.R. Martin.
Take that off the bingo. Take that off the bingo.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. Oh. let's see his argument then.
Dumb and too lazy to write a new book. He's had years, and he won't. He's too busy going out and raking in his money from his HBO show and giving interviews with a smug-looking face, and really makes me want to really give the guy a piece of my mind because he looks so incredibly smug in these interviews. But he's too busy gallivanting and doing all that than to put some pen and paper together and write the final books.
Sir.
Notice he doesn't even reference the other books that he's written. So he's not actually done his research to check what George R. R. Martin's been doing.
And
yes, he shouldn't be focusing on Duncan Egg and stuff.
Has this guy ever realized that he is not, that they have skipped like 2 books worth of book material? So how is this George's fault?
Wait, they seriously did?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why? If the
Star
books
Wars
existed,
this was before the Star Wars deal. I think this was before the Star Wars deal.
I feel like that was like 2016, 2017.
No,
I
it would
don't
have been
remember.
2018.
Oh, that must be off of my data.
I think I remember. Maybe, yeah, since I was actually hearing about that in 2015, actually, so maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not all that off, actually. You know what? Yeah, that might actually be true.
It is amazing how much that well has been poisoned, the Star Wars one, and then they just fucking poisoned Game of Thrones, too. There was not a survivor that year.
Oh, that was a terrible year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2020, the sequel wasn't that great either.
So don't blame David and DB. They
get all of the blame. You fucking goddamn it.
He did a fantastic job. What they did was a masterpiece. A lot of people, even the fanboys, they say that season 6 was the best season, and they did that without the books. So don't you dare blame David and DB, who gave us this show for so many years. Game of Thrones, obviously it has some negatives. The vulgarity, the nudity. I could have done without all that. But the medieval times, the themes of...
Really?
Oh my god! I'm above all that.
It is a masterpiece. Oh, by the way. Oh my god.
This man. Oh my
I know.
That's the only problem, apart from the fact that multiple characters were ruined.
Let's see if he talks about that.
Of honor, we're good. Season 8. One of the main things people like to say, Danny wouldn't have turned and killed all those people with her dragon. Not true. There was plenty of foreshadowing that this was coming. And
Oh no, no, he's one of those people, isn't he?
There's
I f-
foreshadowing, but there's no motivation. But foreshadowing, guys.
I hate this shit. He's probably gonna bring up that season 2 arc, probably. That made up fan fiction of an arc for Daenerys.
Yeah.
I hate that.
her character arc,
Yeah.
that this was the final thing. Throughout the entire season, there's all these little tidbits. Her
Oh, okay. He's only talking about season 8. Yeah, they were really on the nose on that.
Still dumb.
Is it foreshadowing when you do it in episode before?
Like, character becomes the opposite of what she was. Let's just do it in like
An
one
episode's
season.
time.
That'll be fine. One
Not even a
episode.
season. That's like an episode and a half.
Yeah.
I
Like-
have with her.
Benefit of
You
the
shouldn't
doubt,
have.
like the events leading up to it happen all in season 8, but like her actual going insane bit, yeah.
That was just utterly. That was so dumb. And we know it was last minute, factually, based on the freaking commentary submitting that they were working on CGI 2 weeks before the premiere.
That stuff is
Oh, let's continue.
her brother being bloodthirsty, her willingly wanting to set people on fire when they disobey her laws and her rules. This was
Set people on fire for disobeying the rules and her laws.
which means that when a city surrenders, she goes, "Haha, disobeying my laws, burn."
Like,
What?
what is he referring to?
Basically, when Ned Stark chops off a dude who doesn't deserves it head, the head off a dude who doesn't deserve it, he's clearly a crazy man.
Well, you're wrong because he's a Stark, so he's not crazy.
He's not a whammon.
Yeah, he's not a Targaryen and he's not a woman, so he gets a pass. And see, Jon almost got it, but he's half Stark, so that cancels the Targaryen part out of him.
Indeed.
foreshadowed from the get-go. So if you try to say that was a shaky premise, a shaky build-up for her to do that, you're dead wrong.
Damn.
Another thing people like to say is that Tyrion got dumbed down and the writing for him wasn't as good. Wrong once again. Tyrion had many brilliant advisements that he gave to Dany, and his discourse with his brother, the final scenes was his brother.
Oh yes, remember that brilliant scene
Only
where he
good scene in the
remember
only
the
good
part.
scene in
Oh.
that- Only good scene in that whole frickin' season.
Remember in season 7 when he made that brilliant idea to capture a white? That was so great. That was like the whole reason the White Walkers got behind the wall in the first place. Yeah, that was all Tyrion.
So
He
much so that
wanted
people
to
were
catch
saying,
a white.
Huh?
He wanted
Yeah.
to catch a white.
Yeah.
yep, to show Cersei that they weren't myths.
But they
They're
also
just
kind
doing nothing.
Oh.
and they
Send them back.
and they also kind of forgot that they did that before, and it rotted away before they can get to King's Landing.
Yeah, except that
Alright.
this time they had fast travel. So
Oh yeah. Damn. I got wrecked.
Some of the most intelligent and well-written
Oh, boy.
dialogue the world has ever seen.
Hmm.
Jon Snow, people like to say that he was dumbed down. Well, listen, folks, just because he said that Dany was his queen,
Did you really say that? Did he actually say that? Did we ever hear that? I don't think we ever heard that. No, that wasn't a piece of dialogue in it.
Becca,
Not at all.
Becca,
Yep.
you my queen. I don't want it. The literal most memeable dialogue, and you're like, yeah, that's great. That's peak dialogue right there.
Most intelligent dialogue ever written.
Fuck off, you diplet. Let's back it up a little. No, let's hear about. Shush, shush, shush.
That doesn't mean he's dumbed down. You have to consider the complexity of human emotions, the
Oh, the
nuance,
complexity of the nuance.
underlying motivations of
Oh,
Amy.
my themes. You see, the complexity of you, my queen, and I don't want it. It's so complex.
I never have.
Oh,
Don't want it. Never have.
it's.
She's my queen.
What if I say to this guy, all they had to do was marry, and this entire thing will fall apart, this whole plot, and he'll be like, well, you're wrong.
Can't just do your fan fiction of a happily ever after.
Yeah, I can't just have characters being logical and smart. Sorry, damn, I can't do that. I forgot that the plot is more important than the characters. The plot drives the story, not the characters. Damn.
Person, and he was so overcome with love and respect and honor
What?
for Dany that of course he's going to say that she is his queen. Another thing,
This is a troll.
Jaime Lannister. This is probably one of the big ones. People like to say that Jaime's entire character arc was ruined because he went to fight in the north and he finally was with Brienne of
Okay, let's see. Alright, fine. Let's prove that he was a troll. But then again, we also covered Remarkable Republican. We also knew he was a troll, so that's that.
Hardcore troll.
Watch, he's not actually a troll. We're just overestimating him. Alright, let's read some of the comments. Let's just is the only. Oh my. Oh my.
Is it like are people like circle jerking him or?
The females know that. Oh my. It seems like that here. Oh wait, I can't show you because you're only in the watch together. Well, I'll show you behind the scenes later.
Huh? I'll pull it. I'll pull it. Oh, it seems to have gone blank.
Huh? No, I can't pull it off on stream because the way I do it. Huh?
Okay. Okay, I see now.
Yeah, just look at the comments. All right.
Stop. Oh, what? All right, I'll stop with the Mandalorian for a bit to watch that, but at least I want to know when I'm voting here. Oh man, it seems like Space Jam is gonna start a new meme, Beck to Queen.
Oh god. Oh no.
Alright, let's finish this one up. Well, we'll get like another minute in before he says something stupid.
Tarth, the big lady, as they call her. And I've even drawn a little picture here if you're not understanding what I'm talking about. There's Jaime Lannister.
What?
What are we looking at?
I thank you for making me feel like a woman. What?
What is going on?
I'm screen capping that. I'm gonna ask someone to decipher this.
What is that? What is that weird little face? Why is Brienne like a little weird dot with heart eyes and he's like... What?
I don't know.
Sorry for a second, I thought that was Brienne enfolding Jaime in her bosom.
No, he has labeled it for us.
Oh my gosh!
I put down my
Got
general.
little coiled hair at the sides. And the farmer's cap.
Done. I have a bit. I have a shrink cap version of it on General Talk.
This
So I
is
can zoom in.
amazing! This is so funny!
Oh my god.
You got a regular
dear.
Leonardo da Vinci here, folks.
Oh man. Kokomo,
Oh,
Strunte.
what the fuck?
Oh my god. What is that on the
Dang.
side of his ear? Like it's like a Frankenstein, like a bit of skin that's been like sewed to his. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
the Frankenstein monster with a set of with one half of a set of headphones over his ears.
With a weird little emoji something labeled Brienne.
And
Oh my. Oh
so
my.
is
Oh
this
my.
so is this supposed to be an artist bad depiction of him taking Brienne from behind? Is that how this is working?
I have no idea what. Why is
Oh,
it,
that's what he was
what is
trying to
that-
do.
What is
Like,
that?
I
thing?
couldn't
Like the
comprehend what the
line?
fuck it is that he was trying to draw. I'm trying to decipher this drawing here like it's some kind of fucking national treasure quest or some shit. Where is the meaning of this? The hidden meaning.
The more you stare at it, the more problems you see. It's only like a random tiny drawing in the middle of a bloody piece of paper.
Chat, we must discover the hidden meaning behind this.
Let's discover
We
the
need-
themes of this paper.
The deep themes of the heart eyes.
Oh man.
The floating face and the blob with the face and below it. Oh boy, I have a screen
I
cap
love-
so we
I
can
love
investigate
how-
later. So we should carry
I
on.
love how
Together by the
the
novel.
other face is so detailed, while the other one is just a doodle.
It's like he drew like the first part, like the big face, and then like some kid scribbled the rest of it.
You didn't even try to make it like recognizably anything to do with Brienne.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
So this is actually funny. Neff said, "Welcome Becca to being memed."
Oh,
I said, I think she's entered into the worship pantheon because she's now entered into the realm of token females.
oh god.
Oh, oh no. Alright, let's carry on.
Lannister, he's hugging Brienne of Tarth, and he's saying in his box,
Okay, why would you do this? That is my main question.
"I love you, Brienne," and Brienne is saying, "Thank you for making me feel like a woman." That's just a little sweet.
How embarrassing it is to be you right now. It must be really fucking bad. Oh man. Oh boy.
Thing I came up with. Jaime, he is the embodiment of a true, nuanced person with, like I said, different motivations, different attitudes at any one time. And you're always going to return back to the behavior of the past. That's a simple thing they teach you in psychology.
Oh, okay. Fuck you, you fucking redheaded melon. You know, Daenerys. Well, well, Jaime. He's just gonna become. He has this really hard character arc where he regains his humanity. Nah, he's just gonna become the person he was in the beginning because that's just what happens. Daenerys. Well, she doesn't become a young, naive person. She just goes crazy, but that's besides the point, right? Because they have to defend their argument. So Jon becomes a simpleton. Wait a minute. So you mean everybody else doesn't stay? Wait, Tyrion? No, wait. He's not smart anymore, so that doesn't work either. Damn it! I'm trying to defend you here.
Thing is, right, you can have like an honest sort of understanding that some character arcs loop you back to the beginning. That can be a thing, but that's not what happened with Jaime. He finally changed, and then they were like,
Yeah.
"Lol, nope." Click of the fingers. off he goes, back again.
Yeah.
And it was like, so
For him-
you built him up, you built him up, you built him up, only to throw him back in 2 seconds flat. Okay.
Went from 0 to 60 in 3.5, and you threw out the arc. So
him to go
shut
back
up
to school
and
like he
leave.
did, and for it to be such mixed feelings and mixed motivations, that is true to form. That's humanity for you, folks. So
Yep, that's
that
humanity.
is that's not ruining a character arc. That's writing a realistic and nuanced show, a realistic and nuanced character in Jamie Lannister.
Yep.
I can give you a real life example of this. Remember the movie The Lion King with
A realistic depiction.
Do I
What?
remember the movie
No.
Lion King?
An animated Disney film. You fucking what, mate? No,
Are you going to compare this to The Lion King? Are you
yeah,
going to
I'm
do
gonna
that?
compare this to real life. Lion King. What? Done.
You leave
What?
The Lion King out of this.
Yeah, you and Confused Matthew, all 6 hours of our coverage of his hour and a half total time covering The Lion King.
Alright, let's go.
Scar pushes Simba's dad off of the mountain. He murders him on top of the mountain.
Okay, let's rephrase that back to the part where he says a real example, a realistic example, and he talks about a fucking Disney movie. By the way.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to interrupt. I gotta bounce. I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, see ya.
Adios, mi amigo.
Oh boy, I mean, how can you find something even more irrelevant to compare the two? It's not irrelevant to compare it to, but not a realistic example.
Unrelated.
Yes.
Unrelated. Really
He
unrelated.
obviously didn't really think that through. He had different motivations. He had
Long
very
time to
complex
get
mindsets
there.
To want to do that, to murder Simba's dad. And obviously he has a big scar on his face, so even if he was wanting to be king, you're not going to be a king with a big scar on you.
What?
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 That makes
What?
absolutely
What?
no
What?
fucking
What?
sense at all. There have been so many kings with scars.
Done. Do you have a scar?
I have one on my back.
You can't be a king, you piece of shit. The king has told me
Wait,
that.
I'll just settle for emperor.
The
of my
king of
Discord
YouTube told
server
you
and
you
my
cannot
Steam.
be king.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh
But
wait.
I find his
Just your
name
opinion.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
he
just your
named himself
opinion.
Cody the king of YouTube. That's just low.
thing is, it's just your opinion.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Very-
about, but he does not bring anything up. He just says, "Oh, lol, the Lion King," without bringing the context that it's based off Shakespeare.
It's a Shakespeare Frankenstein monster in many respects, but yes,
Yeah.
somebody who like actually really likes Shakespeare and has avidly watched most of his plays. It's like half of them.
This is so
Sermon
dumb.
Night's Dream is the best. But best, come at me.
In your face. When's the last time that you saw a politician, a president that had a big scar going down his face?
This is so dumb.
What are you talking
Because
about?
they are no longer fighting.
Wait,
like,
hold on a minute. Hold on. There was that one guy who had his eye missing. I forgot what his name. Remember he had to wear an eye patch? I forgot his name. He's like kind of relevant.
I have no idea about who you're talking about.
Modern day? Modern
Yeah.
day or ancient
Yeah.
time?
There was like a
Don't
guy who
know.
was served in war. He had his eye removed, or because of some battle injury, and he has to wear an eye patch.
In the U.S.?
Yeah, he's like a senator or something.
Is that John McCain?
I think
I
so. I don't know.
I don't think it is. I know he got tortured for quite a while he was in the military, but that was because he was caught behind enemy lines.
Alright, let's get this done.
They just don't get elected. So obviously,
Yeah, they don't just get elected. Fucking hell. You know, guys with scars, they don't get elected. They can't be kings, because fuck you, that's why.
That's
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah.
Scar did not
If
think
you
this through,
fought for
and
your
that
throne, like, I don't know, you're that Aragorn type character who has to fight for his throne or something, and then get a scar, and suddenly you cannot be king anymore because you got scarred while you were fighting for your throne.
So
Like, what the fuck?
So dumb.
Have you
So stupid.
have you looked into
It's
Ironclad
so
yet?
dumb.
No.
Me?
Yeah,
No.
you
And
should.
not you messaged me a couple hours before the stream. I was doing other things.
Oh no, have you I was wondering if you looked it up to see what it was about.
No, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm currently in the middle of a bit. I'm currently in the middle of starting The Expanse. So since I gotta have some kind of opinion on it, since it's apparently the like Game of Thrones in space, but good so far.
You're gonna have to tell me about that, because if it's worthwhile watching.
So far, I'm like 5 episodes in, and so far, pretty good.
Alright. I'll have to check it out at some point. Let's get on with the shit.
that's a real life example of someone doing something in the heat of the moment with emotion, having so many different motivations. So at the end of the day, folks,
A real
Game
life.
of Thrones season 8, a subversive masterpiece. Everything was
Heat
well
of the
written.
moment, Scar. The heat of the moment. No, that was carefully calculated. I think I accidentally watched the movie wrong.
Yeah, you're watching movies wrong.
I think you might have watched. That's just your
You watch
opinion.
movies wrong?
Damn.
It's
I hate
racist.
that sentence.
What, watching
Everything
movies
was
wrong?
well written. Everything was so nuanced and complex. You have to have a very high IQ to even understand.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
and you who have I don't mean you. This guy sounds like a hillbilly.
Hey, we
Am
can
I
get him
wrong
to
in that?
respond
This
to
guy
us.
sounds like a hillbilly.
I would like to get in contact with this guy to explain his points. I would really love to.
I want to get into it. I would love to get into a debate. I need some. I need some. I need my daily dose of rage. I got that enough from Murder Among the Mormons. It was a couple days ago.
Ooh. Let's see what else he has left. Probably nothing else.
Season of Game of Thrones. You have to not only have read all the books, but also have theorized beyond all those books, because George R.R. Martin is obviously too lazy to finish his work.
He's just
So yes, some of our expectations were subverted.
Oh.
Certainly. People didn't expect what happened with Danny. They didn't expect Bran, the boy in the wheelchair, to become the king. They didn't expect all that, but that's what happened. It was perfect subversion of our expectations, and it was such a brilliant ending. So perfect, just great. And I don't want to hear any more negative about it. I don't want to see any more negative videos about it. This video should put all of that nonsense to rest. Humanity is
Oh my
complex.
god.
Humanity is
And you're-
nuanced, and Game of Thrones.
You're the man who's
season
going to
8
do it.
perfectly.
And you're the man to do it. You're the
Ginger
man
Nip
to do
Bar.
it.
No, we're not watching that again.
Ginger
Mainstream
Nip
media
Bar.
who are. Well, it's the mainstream media who are crapping on this show. It's not just people on YouTube.
okay. How old is George Martin?
76, I believe.
And you're expecting him to write fast? What the fuck?
Apparently, like, he's written like hundreds of pages during COVID, but he assumed that he's trashed most of it. Martin is very much a pantser.
Yeah, he is notoriously slow at writing, but like that isn't an excuse to just like
Shit
threw
on
the
your
bloody
show.
book out. You're like, come on.
Okay, I was incorrect. He is 72.
Okay.
Probably got arthritis, and he's probably got like you know a chat like he's probably got heart problems since he's a pretty big guy. I probably likes his donuts. It's not doesn't really like it. It doesn't really exercise very much. I still like the guy, but he's going to die soon. And we're
Unfortunately.
never going to get an ending written by George R. R. Martin. If we get an ending, it will be written by somebody else. My hope is Joe Abercrombie, because Joe Abercrombie is the best writer of grimdark fantasy that has ever lived. I think he might even be slightly better than Martin, because Joe Abercrombie knows how to stick his landings really, really well. It seems like he really gets A Song of Ice and Fire's themes and mentality based on like what I've read of his work.
The little I've read of him, like I got the impression he was very good at keeping things very concise and tight as well. Like, as in, it's just very like straight to the point, like, you know, plots that really, really fit together.
He very much like, and he's a discovery writer too, at least as far as I know. But he through multiple drafts, which is why he just is able to do like such a good job.
So, are you willing to do anything else, or are you guys good for the night?
I think we're good.
Well, we're good, but look at the chat a bit.
Yeah. It seems as though somebody's going to be starting the Cult of the Becca in a few days.
Oh no.
So, does anybody want to say our farewells if we're done for today?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I could write a Song of Ice and Fire fan fiction and sell it as the final book.
Yeah.
I don't think I could, to be perfectly honest.
I think that would take quite a bit of identity fraud and such, but you know.
And also Paris is never going to. Paris does not know that I exist, nor would she ever contact me. Also, I don't write as long as George R. R. Martin. I would keep it. I would probably make it like 100k words at the most. And
How long
I would
are
probably
his books?
Oh, crazy.
Oh, they're
long,
like 500. They're like 500k at least.
But there's a reason they keep getting split into two. So, you know.
Yeah, let me look at Dance. I think Dance with Dragons is like the longest. Dance with Dragons.
I don't know. It might be Storm of. No, it might. Yeah, actually, I'm eyeballing them at the moment. I think that Dance is longer.
I was correct. I was only off by 100k words. It's 405,000 words, spanning over 1,000 pages.
Still ridiculous.
Yep. It's the longest of all the books at 415k. And yeah, nobody would like if I tried to do a Song of Ice and Fire fan fiction, like first the Song of Ice and Fire community would crucify me. Second, they wouldn't buy it. Third, it wouldn't be long enough for them to see I'm not as good a writer as George R. R. Martin. So
Definitely that. Alright.
Honestly, like, and kind of the sad thing is that Sanderson's never going to finish them. Because he's only read the first book, and it's definitely, like his style is hecka antithetical to Martin's.
Yeah, they are opposite ends of the scale.
Yeah,
Like,
Brandon is
yeah.
way more wholesome
But yeah,
than Martin.
writes about dark stuff, but like good things happen eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon goes
If-
to dark places, but Martin goes to way, way darker places.
He goes to
Yeah.
darker places with cynicism, whereas
Yeah.
Brandon doesn't.
Yeah.
You might have cynical characters, but like the tone of the story itself isn't cynical.
Oh, it's very much like hopeful. Like especially like the ending of Way of Kings is definitely very, very hopeful.
Yeah.
Same with Mistborn.
Mm.
Though the ending happens. It's very hopeful.
Yeah, it sort of plunges you very far and then lifts you up a little bit after.
Yeah.
Hmm.
R.I.P.
Let's be quiet
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if that is all for today, we shall wrap this shit up then. So that was 2 videos in one, you lucky bastards. You
Yeah.
One is
thankful.
probably one of the worst things you will ever watch.
Yes, indeed.
Mm,
Another one's just a really dumb person who thinks something's better than it actually is.
Yeah. Well, Tarek, if you want to do that Maggie May Fish Fight Club video, I'd be down.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, me.
Yeah,
Who?
he's gone. Oh yeah, he's gone. But I need
You're
to show
talking
you Fight Club.
Yes.
Fight Club's awesome.
I
need
have
to
never
show
seen
you Fight Club. Fight Club's awesome.
I have never
Fight
seen
Club's awesome.
Hmm.
Hey, you
I'm
need to
not
watch
sure
it.
if I know it.
All right.
It's the one with Brad Pitt and Edward Norton in it.
So we
Like
this is
awesome. The
this-
Maggie video.
So yes, do the thingy if you want to do the subscribey things. It would certainly help me out because I have literally nothing for subscribers at the moment. And
And
Discord,
of course, don't forget
blah
the
blah
bell.
blah blah blah. And we'll be seeing you guys next time doing something dumb, covering another dumb video, or something done will give me, and I'll probably want to kill myself again. Yep. Keep
Done.
laughing
Come
there,
to-
you.
come to
Keep
watch him
laughing.
suffer. Come to watch White suffer.
And see ya. Goodbye.
Goodbye.